Hi folks, welcome to another stall13.com video. And welcome to the shows and rodeos category, by the way. I'm trying to be a little more professional, but hey, you're talking to me. I don't get that professional. I want to talk about buying hay at rodeos and shows when you're away from home. I know it's kind of scary because you really don't know what's in the hay. You don't know where the hay's from. You don't know if it's blister beetles in alfalfa or some type of leafy hay, or maybe if it's just some type of grass hay, if your horses are even going to eat it. I know that it would be really easy for me just to say don't buy hay on the road when you're away from home. Haul your hay. That's a real cavalierish statement for someone to make on a video, because maybe you don't have room to haul hay. Maybe you're on the circuit. Maybe you're a barrel racer, or roper, or team penner, or you're a professional trainer. You haven't been home in weeks, and so you have no choice but to buy hay on the road. There is some advice that I'm going to give you. If possible, if you have the time, you will do a lot better buying hay from a local feed store than you will a large, fairgrounds or a rodeo arena, and I'll tell you why. Rodeo arenas are used to people being transit and coming from all parts of the country, and they know that they're just there temporary. And they also really don't care as much, now this is true, they really don't care as much about the quality of the square bales that they get in. They go through them really fast. They have to have them, so they buy them from all over the place. And they expect you to be a little dissatisfied. They know that you're going to be a little desperate for hay, so that you're going to buy it even though you don't like it. Sound familiar? I'm sorry, but it's true. If you hit a town, or say you've got a layover, check out Craigslist, get in a newspaper, get in the yellow pages of a phone book, and find a local feed store. And I'll tell you why. A local feed store is going to be a little cheaper. Maybe you have to drive a little way, so then you're burning it up in gas and diesel fuel. But here's what a local feed store is going to do. A local feed store would be burnt to the ground if they sold bad hay all the time. A local feed store would be out of business if they sold bad hay all the time. What is a local feed store going to do? The likelihood of them having better quality hay than some arena or state or county fairgrounds is going to be much higher at that local feed store. Just something to consider when you have to buy hay. Is the easy answer to say take hay from home? Yes. But I will tell you what you can do. If you have horses that are having a hard time eating strange hay because you're on the road all the time, see if you can't haul at least 1 or 2 bales. And you'll say, what are 1 or 2 bales going to do? I'm using 1 or 2 bales every day and I'm gone for weeks. Well, here's your answer. If you could haul 1 or 2 bales, guard it with your life. Pick not the best hay at home, but just average hay at home, knowing that there's a 100% guarantee that your horses will eat those 1 to 2 bales. What you do is, if you have to buy strange hay at a store or at a fairgrounds, take a flake of the new strange hay and mix it with the hay from home. Actually mix it. Break it apart, even if you feed in a feed bag. Tear it apart and mix it together to help disguise that smell and taste, to provide the horse with something that's closer to home. Is this a trick? Yes. Does it work? Usually. This has been another stall13.com video. Take care of yourself and your horses.